In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 top do's and don'ts if you want to get more eyeballs to get you noticed on YouTube. First of all, why would you want to get noticed on YouTube? Well, there are many benefits to it, but among the top, number 1 is your ability to impact more people with a greater subscribers base. Should you choose to monetize your channel later on, you will be able to do so with a higher potential to get more income from your YouTube videos with a greater subscribers base. If you're interested in this topic, be sure to check out my other video on the 7 streams of income on how you can make money off your YouTube videos. Check out the link in the description box down below. Now, without further ado, let's check out the 5 top common mistakes that a lot of YouTubers make. Number 1 is the lack of channel focus. If you are putting out random videos at a random time, inconsistently, that is the surest way and the fastest way to commit a channel suicide. What I mean by that is your audience, number 1, is confused. They have no idea, they have no clarity where you are heading with your channel. And number 2, the YouTube algorithm doesn't pick up enough data to show your video to the right audience. So that is the top number 1 reason why a lot of YouTube channel fails. The reason why is simply lack of channel focus. Number 2 is lack of consistency. You will hear this from a lot of successful YouTube channel influencers. They're going to tell you that consistency is key in growing a successful YouTube channel. You must treat your YouTube channel like a business instead of like a hobby. If you are just putting out videos, say 1 video the first month and then 10 videos the next and then 1 video the third month and then you disappear for the next 4 to 5 months, that is not going to get you the growth that you desire. So consistency is key, and you need to train your audience to expect when your video is going to be released. Number 3 is lack of creativity or lack of good content quality. If your audio quality, for example, is poor, then people will simply just click away. And in today's attention span that is getting less and less, it is very hard for you to compete with a sea of information and number of videos that are available out there. So if your video doesn't stand out, people will simply just click away. They're going to be distracted so easily, and they're going to click on one of those videos on the sidebar on the suggested list, right? So make your videos stand out from a sea of competition. You have to ask yourself the question, why will this video stand out? And why will people be interested to click on it? So make sure that your thumbnail design is good, and make sure that it will get the number of eyeballs that you want it to get. And to get a high retention rate for your video, also make sure that you include some curiosity-based factor in there. Keep people wanting to find out what is next that's going to come up in your video. All right, number 4 is your lack of confidence and your lack of energy. Now, if you are not at your top condition when you're filming your video, believe me or not, it's going to show. All right, so if you feel like you are tired and you don't feel like you want to film, do not force yourself to do so. It is better to do that the very next day, when you are fresh, when your mind is not foggy, when you feel like you are at your tip-top condition. That is the best condition for you to shoot, because your energy is very important in order to engage the audience. Number 5 is the lack of patience. Remember, you need to be committed for the long haul. Do not be discouraged because it's going to take some time for your YouTube channel to be discovered. Now, this is the time when a lot of YouTubers actually give up, because the first 1,000 subscribers will be the hardest for you to get. But from then onwards, if you are consistent, then it will get easier and easier. Now, I suggest commit to at least 3 to 5 months on this particular channel before you hit the pause button and reevaluate the whole process. Do you want to continue with the same direction, or is that time for you to change the direction of your channel? But give yourself at least 3 to 5 months. Be committed for that period of time before you move on. All right, so those are the 5 common mistakes that a lot of YouTubers make. Now let's look at the 5 do's on how to get you noticed on YouTube. Number 1 is your primary target keyword. When you are doing your research on YouTube search bar, pay attention to topics or videos that are produced recently in the past 1 year. Now, why is that so? Because there might be many videos that are still getting many number of views years after they've been released. So to get a more accurate idea about the kind of demand for that particular topic, pay attention to those recent videos first, right? If you see that a video that is produced or released in the past 1 year is getting like tens or even hundreds of thousands of views, you can be sure that that is a popular topic that is high in demand. Also look at the sidebar on the suggested video list to give you an idea about the kind of topics that people are looking for. Another thing that you can do is use an extension called Keyword Everywhere. It will give you an idea about the popular keywords that people are searching for. Now, what you can do with those keywords is you can include them in your title, in your description box, and in your text as much as possible. I suggest maximize the number of words that you can put, okay, because that will help to feed the YouTube algorithm with more data, which will in turn help you to put you in front of the right audience. Another ninja thing that I can teach you is to actually tag your own channel name. Because after people finish watching your first video, your next video could appear on your suggested video list. Another thing that you can do is you can also tag the popular influencers who are talking about the same topic that you are talking about. So after people finish watching that particular video, your video again will appear on the suggested video list on the sidebar. The second thing is you want to increase your odds of getting noticed. Again, I want to stress that consistency and quality truly matter. You want YouTube to rank you higher by feeding the algorithm with as many data as possible. The way you do that is by being consistent with putting out good contents out there. The more data that you can feed the algorithm, the more it will be able to help you to match your particular content with the right audience. The first 1,000 subscribers, again, is the hardest for you to gain, but after that, it will get easier and easier as you go along. Number 3 is to increase your click-through rate, meaning out of 100 people that YouTube shows your video to, how many people actually click on it. If 10 people clicks on it, means that's a 10% click-through rate. If only 1 out of 100 clicks on it, means it's a 1% click-through rate. Now to increase your click-through rate, what you can do is to come up with a nice customized thumbnail design. What it will do is it will help the right audience to be interested in the topic that you are talking about. Your thumbnail shouldn't contain too many words in it. It shouldn't contain too many graphics in it. You should come up with a nice customized thumbnail design. And then your title should be relevant and interesting as well. I suggest that it should be curiosity based so that it doesn't reveal too much and it will get people to click on it to find out what you are going to reveal more in the video. Number 4 is to actually increase your watch time. Now, why is watch time important? Because other than click-through rate, another thing that you need to pay attention to is the retention rate. You might have probably heard that people's attention span nowadays is less than that of a goldfish, which is only 9 seconds before they will click away to something else that distracts them. So with that short attention span, you do not want to come up with clickbait videos, which means you put up contents that are not what you have advertised on your thumbnails, on your title. That is the fastest way to damage your reputation and to make sure that people will not come back or to make people unsubscribe from your channel. You don't want to do that because it will hurt you in the end. There are a few things that you can do to increase your watch time. Number 1 is do not use clickbait videos. Number 2, simply to add tons of value to your subscribers. When people are getting lots of value, they will enjoy your topic, they will enjoy your video, and they're going to be more likely to watch more of your similar videos in the future. You want to pay attention to their learning experience. Is your video educational? Is it instructional? Is it inspirational, or is it entertaining? All right, so you want to add tons of value. After that, you want to be engaging and you want to be interactive. All right, so ask questions, engage your audience, and be sure you pay attention to their questions and you reply to their messages. And another thing that you can do to increase your watch time is to edit out all the boring pauses, all the awkward dead space. YouTube, you want to throw all that away so that people do not lose focus or people do not get distracted while they're watching your videos. You can also vary your camera angles. You can change the scenes a little bit. All this will help in order to get you a higher watch time. Again, number 5 is strategic collaboration. So what that means is you want to cross-promote other channels that are similar to yours. What this will do is their subscribers base will get exposure to your content. and vice versa. So what you can do is you can probably interview each other, or you can do joint collaboration. For example, if you are creating a topic on the 10 tips or strategies on certain topic, you can talk about 5 tips while the other influencer could talk about the other 5 tips. And then you can cross-reference each other's channel to make sure that people will watch all the 10 tips. All right, so there you have it. The top 5 common mistakes that a lot of YouTubers make, and the 5 do's if you want to get yourself noticed on YouTube. Is there any common mistake that YouTubers make that is not listed above? Or any ninja tips or strategies that you can share with us? Post it on the comment box below so that I can read it and I can reply you later on. And if you like videos like this, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you've not done so, please subscribe to this channel so that you'll be getting more of the similar videos in the future, as it helps the YouTube algorithm a little bit. All right, there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed our time together. Till I see you again in the next video.